This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Heidi, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Linton Minor Volleyball on a Tuesday night. Tonight from the Eel Dome in Clay City, where the Eels, the varsity, coming in at 3-3, and Linton-Stockton coming in at 7-7. Joining us tonight, Marley Rehmel and also Heather Rader. And Heather, I'll let you take it.
Heidi Rehmel.
Heidi Rehmel. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Thanks
Same family,
me, guys.
Same family.
Yeah.
Jet lag. I'll blame it on jet lag. Heather, go ahead.
So tonight we're going to start right away with the junior varsity action, of which Heidi Rehmel and Kevin Rader will be calling. I will be running on camera, and we will be doing a number of pregame warm-ups right prior to the varsity matchup.
And we're getting ready to hear those now.
Now time to meet the players for this evening's game. Here's the starting lineup for the Linton Miners. Number 20, Ella Torres. Number 24, Piper Bland. Number 16, Leah Goodman. Number 3, Abby Walton. Number 4, Brindley West. And number 8, Layla Jennings. The Miners are coached by Aubrey Walton. Now let's hear it for your home team, the Clay City Lady Eels. Starting with Clay City tonight, number 3, Lily Rader. Number 9, Adriana Renard. Number 13, Natalie Thompson. Number 15, Allie Evans. Number 16, Emma Van Sickle. And number 17, Haley Maddox. The Eels are coached by Jenna Rain.
So we're set for volleyball, and we're very happy to have all of you along tonight. For those of you who couldn't make it, the Stanger Homes sponsoring the scoreboard tonight. Welch and Cornett Walton Funeral Homes sponsoring the blocks. Key Associates of Linton sponsoring the Aces tonight. And that concludes the Jordan and Vaught Insurance pregame show for the junior varsity game, the varsity tilt to follow. Heidi, I can't even read. It was right there.
It's okay.
That's going to bug me the rest of the night
all
now.
those Rehmels confused, don't you?
Here, you know what? I want to turn you up already.
It could be my fault. I think I have my mic away a little bit.
Okay.
Is that a little bit better?
Yes.
Okay.
So, Heather Rader, Heidi Rehmel, and yours truly all here tonight at the Eel Dome and ready to get this one underway. Again, the screen in part at the top there you can see is a little dark. It's because of the windows, and we do love this facility. I mean, I do love it, but it does make it hard to shoot video in here because of the light coming in. But we'll work with it as best we can. We've got a ball in the air, Miners. Clay City going for the set. Oh, in the net, it comes out of the net. Boy, how did that even get out of the net and over on the other side, Heidi?
I don't know how that happened, but she ended up hitting that twice, and she tried, though.
Here's our serve. Miners with it. Nice block at the net. I think that was number 16, Emma Van Sickle, the junior, making that play.
I think that set was a little too close to the net there, and Piper tried to get it over there, but that was a good block.
Another serve by number 3, Lily Rydell. She's been successful twice. Make it 3 times. Lily will go back and try it again. She's only a sophomore. 3-0. Lady Eels up on top early. There's another one you got to fish out of the net. It seems to me that's one of the biggest things the junior varsity has trouble with, Heidi, is getting that out of the net. I've seen the varsity do tremendous work with that.
I agree. I think Addie turned her back on that and kind of waited for it to fall.
There's the set going to Piper Bland, trying to get something going there. There's, a nice tip, but they get it back the other way. There's a free ball that almost fell, and it's going to finally. Miners finally getting on the board here at 4-1.
Substitution on Linton side, Olivia Tharp in for Addie Walton.
And going back to serve is Ella Norris, and boy, has she come on.
Oh, yeah.
She plays really well. Oh, jinx.
You jinxed her.
Need to learn to not do that. But in fairness, she has. She just has come on and played really well.
She was our libero last year as an 8th grader and did a really good job.
And you see that a lot. One in the net, you get another one in the net. Adelaide Thompson with a serve in the net returns favor, so it's 5-2. And looks like Piper Bland now stepping back to serve. Gets it up and over, but it's wide. 3 successive serves. Now number 17, Maddox going out. And number 20, Kenley DeCorliss coming in. There's a serve. Boy, that was just out.
That was close.
They were brave.
Yeah, I thought that was going to be in.
Miners made the right call, but it was close. Going back to serve now is Malia Goodman. Wide. Both teams having problems with serving here.
Yeah, we're going to have to reel those serves in here.
7-3. For the Miners, you're not gaining any ground if you're just exchanging bad serves.
You're exactly right, Kevin.
There's the serve. Great hit. Oh, my. That was a stupendous hit. Was that Tharp?
Yes, it was. That was a good set. Nice hit.
Olivia Tharp, the sophomore, with a great strike there. And that puts Addie Walton back at the line and 7-4. And maybe the Miners can nibble into this lead. Set up. Free ball. Another one coming the other way. They return the favor. Who's going to try for it? I believe that was
Abby McKee.
Abby McKee trying to make a play there.
Another set. I think just too close to the net there.
The serve. McKee. Good one-handed strike by Thompson over the net for the Eels. Great dig there, but she couldn't quite save it. Van Sickle made a great play there on the dig, but out of bounds. Point Miners, 8-5. Brinley West serving from the left side with the right hand. Ooh, a net serve.
Sometimes I think those are the hardest ones, Kevin.
A double hit.
Yep.
Miners are getting close.
I think those are the hardest ones to read.
So many times those will hit that top and then just crawl
Yes.
over, and there's nothing you can do about it. That one, okay, that was long. 9-6 now, the Eels.
Substitutions. Sage Hall in for Brinley West.
And I see number 20, DeCourlis, going out, and I think it's Allie Evans who came in. Miners playing the ball. Wow, that's a great save by Linton. Good strike at the net. Allie Evans. 10-6.
Layla got a touch on that. We just couldn't play it.
10-6 on the Stanger Homes scoreboard. There's a good serve. Walton. They get it up and over the net by Jennings, and there's one in the net. Point Miners, 10-7. You know, sometimes those early points are just so hard to overcome.
They
and
are.
That's what the Miners are having trouble with now. Jennings. Strong serve. The Eels, whoa, number 15, Allie Evans.
Really nice hit by Allie.
Boy, she elevated,
She did.
and that strike was on the money. (11-7) on the Stanger Home scoreboard. Eels on top. There's a good strike of
That
her
was a
own.
good poke by Malia.
Malia Goodman. I noticed in warm-ups a couple of times that she really hit the ball well like that.
Malia is very, very strong, but sometimes she lacks control. So I think to control herself, she kind of lets off a little bit. But
Tharpen.
here in the next couple of years, you're going to see her really.
Tharpen Norris now in the ball game, and there's an ace. A Key Associates of Linton ace for Norris. (11-9). It's about as close as we've been since 0-0. Another good serve. They're having trouble with it, and they can't get to it. Timeout on the court. On the Stanger Home scoreboard, it's 11-10. Clay Sutter still on top of Linton. This is the Rader Media Sports home of the Miners.
City Linton employees are dedicated to providing the best and most reliable utility service, security, and safety for its families and students. As the new mayor, I agree with the sign, "You'll like Linton." But you'll really love our Miners.
Welcome back. Clay City with an 11-10 lead over Linton. Crane Credit Union offers School Spirit debit cards that allow you to show your school spirit each time you use your card, while knowing that a portion of your purchase will be donated back to your school too. If you'd like a Spirit card for more information, visit your local branch or cranecu.org today. We're waiting for the serve of Ella Norris. Up and over. Miners trying to tie this one up. Eagles trying to give themselves a little more wagon room. There's the set. Goodman.
That's a good hit.
Wow, another great strike by Malia Goodman. So Norris will go back, and for the first time since 0-0, Heidi, we're tied at 11-all. Oh my, is that going to be a... No, it will not be an ace. Good save by the Eels. Going over to Piper Bland. Eels fight back. Norris with the dig. Piper again. They've had a response for that each time, but a great
nice
hit
save.
there. But a good save by the Eels, and oh my.
That was a nice save by Lily. She was ready for that one.
That was not a net serve, but that was
No.
just like it wasn't. Hit the
Yes.
tape and then just dribbled.
Yep.
12-11, and there's one in the net, so we stay at 12-12. Looking to buy or sell your home? Trust the local expert Corey Motter, who knows Greene County inside and out with years of experience and a passion for helping you find your perfect property. Close it with Corey and make your real estate dreams a reality. Great serve. The Miners can't handle it.
I think there may have been some lack of communication there.
Shout out to Burt Russell, who's watching from Fairbanks tonight.
So back to the serve is number 15, Allie Evans. Right now, number 20, Kenley Decora's coming in, and Maddox checking out. There's a ball right at the net. Oh, my. That's a difficult ball to play.
It is. That was a good try on Ella's part, though.
14-12 on the Stanger Homes scoreboard. The Eagles are still on top. Miners just can't. They got it to a tie game, and that's all they could do. And then they misfire on that one, and it's now 15-12 Eagles. Again, Allie Evans to serve. Great serve. Key Associates of Linton Ace.
I think if Piper would have moved her feet on that one a little bit, she could have had it. I think she tried to let that ball come to her and reach too far.
We've got a timeout of the court. 16-12. Eels on top of Linton. This is Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners.
Finding the best coverage for your home, auto, life, and business isn't always a walk in the park. I'm Audrey Sparks at Richard Brown Insurance, your local auto owner's insurance agent. Whether you're buying your first car or starting your own business, finding the right coverage can be a challenge. With great companies like Auto Owners Insurance, I can find the appropriate coverages so that you and your family can be better protected. Come see me, Audrey Sparks, to discuss what coverages are right for you, or give me a call at 812-847-4798.
Welcome back. Linton Sporting Goods, serving Linton and surrounding areas with quality sporting goods and screen printing for over 25 years. We also specialize in embroidery and team sales. Located on Highway 54 West in Linton, stop by and visit this family and locally owned shop today. That's Linton Sporting Goods in Linton. 16-12 on the Stanger Homes scoreboard. Clay City on top of Linton. There's a ball up in the air. Piper Bland with the strike. Norris. Little dink there. Didn't work. Norris is going to go to West.
Nice.
Cross court. What a strike.
Nice hit by Brindley.
Sometimes you can almost see the growth of players as you go, can't you?
It seems to me
with her, I'm seeing
enjoyed
growth.
watching her. I enjoyed watching her this summer, too.
Goodman. There is an ace. Key Associates of Linton ace.
It's a good serve by Malia.
For the Miners, 16-14. Eels still on top on the Stanger Home scoreboard, but Malia Goodman's going to get another chance. She's a lefty. Does that make any difference, Heidi?
I would say certain positions, yes. But I've always felt like her ball's been kind of hard to recover from.
Great strike at the net there. I think, well, I don't know if that was Tharp or. Didn't quite see who made that play. I can't see around the. Who else is up front with her? There's a ball hit out of bounds.
Kevin,
it was Jennings. Could be Jennings on that play. 17-15.
We got a comment from Margaret Ann Simon that says, glad to have you back in Miner country, Miner Nation, Kevin.
You know, I loved going because I loved watching my son get married, but I was telling Heidi earlier, I am a Hoosier now. I wanted to get home.
That was a really nice
serve. There's the ball, it's out.
Nice serve by Emma. Kind of came in flat.
Well, you came home at the busiest probably week of the year, so we're happy to have you back.
Well, that's why I hurried home, too. There's the serve. Norris. Piper Bland. Now the Eels try to dink one. Doesn't work. Great dig, but it falls on the wrong side of the net.
Oh, nice recovery.
Great play there.
That was by Emma Van Sickle. That was nice.
It really was, but that strike is long. 19-15, Clay City on top. You know, one thing I've really thought this year, Heidi, is these junior varsity games have been fun to watch. They've been competitive, and you really enjoy watching these. There's a point there. It's 20-15 now, Clay City. This is Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners. Three specialty clinics with three top-notch providers right here close to home. Greene County General Hospital's Team Ortho Foot and Ankle, and Surge Care are the area's go-tos when it comes to your care. Team Ortho is home to the county's only board-certified orthopedic surgeon, Dr. John Hammerstein. Dr. Matthew Parmenter is a board-certified foot and ankle surgeon with more than 35 years' experience. And board-certified general surgeon Dr. Cam Gabrielson is trained to diagnose a wide range of diseases that may require surgery. Team Ortho Foot and Ankle, and Surge Care, the trio you can trust. They're all part of the Greene County General Hospital family. Our family, caring for yours. Welcome back to the Eel Dome in Clay City, where the Eels in the junior varsity own a 20-15 lead. Strike there, just a little bit long. I think that was Jennings with that one. 21-15, Clay City close to closing this first set out. Stepping back to serve is Emma Van Sickle. Great serve. Free ball. It's going to West. Just, her hand kind of just slid off that.
It did. Well, and I think she was waiting on Ella to set that ball, and Piper kind of went in and set it. Usually Piper hits over, so I don't think West's feet were prepared for that.
Van Sickle back now, 22-15 Clay City, first set. Junior varsity, got the varsity contest to come. There's a good strike down the line, but I think it was out.
Yep.
23-15.
She had the right idea there, though.
On the Stanger home scoreboard. Van Sickle will try to cue this up and close the first set out eventually here.
Van Sickle's done a really good job serving tonight.
There's a point for the Miners, staving this off a little bit. See if they've got a rally in them. Harvest season is coming near. Give Audrey Sparks at Richard Brown Insurance a call to make sure your farm and farm equipment are properly protected. Addie Walton going back to serve. See if Addie can do a little damage for the Miners. Great. Well, there it is. A Key Associates of Linton ace.
That may have been out.
Was it out?
No, I mean, I think she hit it, but I think if she'd have let it go, I think it would have been out.
Oh. Addie will get another chance. You kind of see sometimes where she has like some different hits with that ball.
Yeah, she's
Am I
got some
right?
movement with it, yeah.
There's a second serve for Addie. 23-18. Miners still down by 5 in set 1. In the net. I jinxed him again. 24-18. So the Eels will serve for the set. And it looks like Adriana Renard will have the honors to serve. Woo. Miners got away. Now, there is a little miscommunication a couple of times. They got away with it there.
Yeah, that should have been Brinley's ball, and Piper kind of got in the way there.
West. They get it saved, get it up and over. Good dink shot. And that was that Jennings?
That was good judgment on Jennings' part.
Sometimes you watch those, you think it's a great shot, but it seems to take forever to hit.
I know.
It's like 24-19 the score now. And is this Goodman?
No, that's Brinley.
Brinley West serving for the Miners. Wow,
nice.
That was a killer stroke. Was that
Piper
Bland? Sometimes I know those of you at home might be wondering why, but I'm literally right. The official is right in that line of sight.
Yeah,
so I'm really dependent on Heidi, who's sitting a little further to the right, who has a better angle than I have sometimes at the net. Here is an ace. A Key Associates of Linton ace. Oh, now what'd they call? Oh, that's still an ace. Timeout. 24-21 on the Stanger home scoreboard. Clay City still on top. This is Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners.
It starts well before the lights are turned on. The grill at the grill is fired up well before the front door is unlocked and the first customer ventures in.
I've been coming to the grill for 30 years. It's the best restaurant in Greene County.
It's a Linton tradition that's lasted over 100 years and the same family for over the last 40. Open 7 days a week with carry out, and speaking of traditions, they have steak night every Friday and Saturday night. If you didn't stop by today, there's always tomorrow at the Grill in downtown Linton.
Sweet Child of Mine playing in the background here. Little Guns N' Roses. 24-21 on the Stanger Homes scoreboard. The Eagles on top and threatening to close this out, but the Miners are going to serve. It looks like Brennelly West will do the honors. Right-hander serving from the left side. Up and over. It's a free ball for the Miners. Who wants it? Little dink shot. Didn't work. They get it up. Walton, Goodman, Bland. Take a little push shot up and over for the Eagles. It's Thompson. This time they go cross court. Just some good volleyball here. Long push shot by Abby McKee. Boy, she had her head up. She knew exactly where she was going with that ball.
That's the perfect location for it.
24-22. Do we have a big comeback in us?
I don't know.
They're only down by 2, but it only takes 1 to close this out. In the first set, the Eagles are ahead. Great serve. Oh my, that looked like a super shot, but Miners were able to save it. Goodman. Walton. Up and over by Jennings. Oh, there's a beautiful shot.
That was a good shot.
Number 20, Kenley DeCorliss, is able to put it away for a 25-22 victory in set 1 for the Clay City Eagles. This is Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners.
Hello there, I'm Corey Motter with Century 21 Sheets. Are you a first-time home buyer and you just don't know where to start? Perhaps you're looking to downsize and you need to list a property and get top dollar. In any of those situations, you need a professional agent on your side. I have successfully opened doors for clients for over the last 4 years, and it is a complete pleasure of mine to be able to help them end one chapter and begin a new one. Navigating the real estate market can be complex, but with the right guidance, it doesn't have to be. Let me help you understand the housing market and let's negotiate the best deal. So together, let's open a new door and close it with Corey.
At Violet & Company, we love assisting each of you in all of life's special moments. We are a locally owned floral shop at 60.
Whether you're looking to purchase or sell a home, the opportunity is better than ever. Take advantage of the falling interest rates. Real estate provides the highest returns, the greatest values, and the least risk. The best investment opportunity will not fit into a safe deposit box, but you can live in it. Go with the tradition of trust. When you are ready to buy or sell, call me, Michelle Stanger at Stanger Homes at 812-219-2307 and start packing.
benefits of choosing a career in the union construction industry are truly limitless.
Some of the things that I've worked on that I'm extremely proud of are some of the pipe racks that we just built for Eli Lilly.
Yeah, there's a lot of different avenues to grow and to advance in your career.
If you're a senior and college isn't for you, in the trades there's so many opportunities. You get to work with your hands, you get trained for free, and the options are unlimited. You can do so many different things with this career.
Welcome back to Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners, and we thank those that are checking in on our Facebook post to let us know where you're watching from. And to give a special shout out to one of our top fans, Danny Schonk, says nothing better than Miner sports. And thanks again for supporting and bringing us the games when we can't be there. And we want to say thank you to Danny for always continuing to watch. We'd also like to mention Team Ortho Foot and Ankle Center is home to board-certified foot and ankle surgeon Dr. Matthew Parmenter, who has more than 35 years of experience treating patients across southern Indiana. For more information, call Team Ortho at 812-847-3381. Greene County General Hospital, our family caring for yours. Kevin?
So we go now to game number 2, set number 2. Miners dropped the first one to the host Eels, 25-22. And we're about ready to start the second set. I'll tell you, they may have dropped it, but that was a very competitive.
It was. I feel like we need to move our feet a little more. I feel like that kind of hurt us. We kind of let some balls just come to us instead of us going towards the ball. I think that hurt us a little bit, and starting off early with our sets.
And better communication. You
Yes.
pointed that out a couple of times. There were, at least I can think of 3 instances, almost 2 of them on the same point.
Yeah.
Where you had girls almost colliding.
Mm-hmm.
Checking the lineups. Ellen Norris stepping up to serve. Great serve. Eels able to save it, but boy, was that McKee?
Yep, she was ready for it.
Abby McKee, and again, right at the net in front of the official, so it was hard for me to see, but man, that had the killer instinct in it. 1-0 Linton. Ella Norris. Just a free ball. Oh, a dink, but it works.
Nice little placement there.
Special shout out to Ann Stone, who says she's watching from home tonight. Go Lady Miners, as well as Jathan Wright, watching at home with daughter Jane.
Glad to have all of you watching tonight. McKee. Oh, man, that had some thunder on it, but it was long. Fish Monuments, located at 289 A Street Northeast, will meet with you to design special cemetery monuments. Whether you're pre-planning or have experienced the death of a loved one, contact Fish Monuments in Linton or reach them by phone at 930-236-3002.
Good job
Great
by
dink
Malia.
there.
Good job.
Malia Goodman. And back to serve now is Piper Bland. Clay City calling it. Great communication there. You could even hear him yelling all the way up here. But there's a point for the Miners.
It's going to be by Ella.
She's smiling. It's great to watch the girls enjoying themselves. But, boy, you could hear the communication on that, couldn't you, Heidi?
You can. You can hear it a lot better, a lot more clearly on their side tonight than what you can ours.
Push shot up and over. Norris with the set. Goodman with the strike. Eels come back with a free ball. Norris again, this time Brinley West. Long. 3-3. Of course, she had a great football game last Friday when the Miners were able to pull one out. Oh, missed strike there by Piper. But Heather, you guys had a great broadcast Friday night.
Well, as Heidi and I were talking earlier, that it was a pretty long ball game.
Nice job by Abby.
Great strike there by Abby McKee.
But I'm very proud of Greg and Big D, as well as Braden and Bubba, coming all together and helping out Friday evening.
I was on the edge of my seat a little bit during that game.
A little bit.
I think Linton got out to a big lead, didn't they? And then it just kind of melted or wilted away.
I think it's just that, like, timing is all the calls and timeouts and the flags. And
the game took a long time.
It did.
And Kevin, I know you were checking in as you were
coasting
through the mountains, getting to your destination. So.
Oh, good let serve there. Ace. Key Associates of Linton ace.
I had so many people that were writing going, is Kevin okay?
Allie Evans with that.
Because you weren't there, so you were very much missed. But Greg did a great job in your absence.
Well, all of you did. All of you did. Oh, my. That was fantastic. Was that Norris?
Yes, it was.
Oh, my gosh. Kind of a backhand over the net.
Yeah, she's pretty good at those.
We're going to watch that on the replay.
Yeah, I want to see this again. It didn't work.
No, it was already done.
Oh, way to be, Kevin. There's a strike by Walton on the serve. In the net, it'll count, and it's 6-all. Pretty evenly matched. They're going back and forth here, which obviously leads to great volleyball. Addie Walton. In the net. Kenley DeCorliss kind of covering her face, but no problem there. That happens to everybody. It just went right in the net.
We've had a couple of questions come in as far as how many of the broadcasts we're going to cover this week, because all games this week are on the road. And
Addie Walton.
Our answer is all of them, so we'll be sharing some more information.
That was a nice try.
Lily Rydell, number 3.
Just couldn't get it.
Yeah,
quite over the net there.
Couldn't get it up and over. This is, I must say, maybe the best run the JV has had here to get up to an 8-6 lead. Get it up and over. Oh my, hits the roof and comes straight down. So what's the call? They pointed to the Miners. They're going to give the Miners that point, even though the ball came down on that side because it hit the ceiling, apparently.
Yeah, I'm assuming
I've never seen that. Most of the time, you just play on.
Yeah.
9-6 Miners. Great drop serve. But the Eels are able to handle it. Piper Bland to Walton. To Jennings. Another strike. That one's out. 9-6 on the Stanger Homes scoreboard.
Actually, it's 9-7, Kevin. They gave
I'm
the
sorry.
Point to the Eels.
There's a serve. That one's long. Boy, that was like a shot out of a cannon.
Yeah, that one was a hard hit ball.
There was nobody had any question about where that was headed. Brenly West stepping up to the service line. 10-7 Miners. Up and over. Little push by Tharp. That one just crawled over. Piper. Nice block, but it goes out of bounds off the blocker, didn't it?
Yeah. And I feel like I can hear our Miners talking a little bit better this game.
Communicating a little better. Sage Hall checking in now to the game. 10-8 Miners still. Great little dink shot there.
That's by Layla.
Layla Jennings. 11-8 on the Stanger Homes scoreboard. Miners up by 3.
Martha Butler says they're watching from home. Welcome home, Kevin. Glad you had a wonderful and safe trip.
Jennings. Oh, a net serve, and it's an ace. Timeout, Eels. as the Miners take a 4-point edge here, 12-8 in this junior varsity contest. This is Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners.
Finding the best coverage for your home, auto, life, and business isn't always a walk in the park. I'm Audrey Sparks at Richard Brown Insurance, your local auto owner's insurance agent. Whether you're buying your first car or starting your own business, finding the right coverage can be a challenge. With great companies like Auto Owners Insurance, I can find the appropriate coverages so that you and your family can be better protected. Come see me, Audrey Sparks, to discuss what coverages are right for you, or give me a call at 812-847-4798.
Welcome back. Are you looking for TV or high-speed internet? Call Mike Moran at Midwest Satellite. He offers Dish TV plans starting at $84.99 a month and T-Mobile high-speed internet for $60 a month. Call Midwest Satellite at 812-847-8848. Just call Mike. He'll treat you right. I know he's a mowing machine. That's what I know. Back to serve isn't that Jennings?
Yes, it is.
Layla Jennings.
Oh, lack of communication there.
There's the lack of communication. Maybe the first time we've really seen that from the Eagles tonight.
I agree with you.
13-8 is our score now on the Stanger home scoreboard, and Jennings will serve again. Great tip, but
said she's got in the net.
Got in the net. Emma Van Sickle a little unhappy with herself there, shoulders sloped. Miners a 14-8 lead. Jennings long with the serve. I don't know who she's looking at. She had one of the smiles on her face. You see that, like, it happens. So let's see if the Eagles return the favor. Nope, that serve gets up and over.
No, that was a nice job by Malia.
With the block, a Welch and Cornett Walton Funeral Service block. Malia Goodman. McKee getting ready to come back in. Norris going out is number 6, Jennings, and number 3, Walton. Going back to serve is Ella Norris. She and Walton are really a 1-2 punch serving, aren't they?
Sometimes they definitely are.
Oh, a missed strike there. It's an ace. Key Associates of Linton.
I always feel like her ball has some spin on it.
See, that's the thing I just never realized, that they're somewhat like pitchers. You can put some different spins and different on the ball. There's another ace. Key Associates of Linton, 2 in a row. 17-9 Miners. So what do you think's the biggest difference here? The first set, we kind of struggled.
I think we really struggled with our serving. We struggled with communication. We weren't moving our feet, and I think we're communicating better. We are moving our feet, and we're talking to each other. We're talking to each other this game. So, and our serves look much better.
Yeah. Rydell going back to serve now. Lily's serve is up and over. Oh my! They were able to save it, I think. Yep, they get it over. That might have been out. They maybe should have let that one go. That one too, maybe. Piper Bland. Oh, what'd they call? Double. Double hit. Let your Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent, Jathan Wright, help you think about insurance. Stop by the office, submit your information online, or just give them a call at 812-798-2615. That's Jathan Wright at Indiana Farm Bureau. Piper Bland going back to serve. Gets the instructions from Coach Walton. Boy, that went high without touching the roof here in the dome. Great dink, super dig by Norris. Brenly West up and over.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, nice dink.
Nice recovery there.
Boom, up by Norris. Brenly West, no, in the net. Couldn't get it out of there.
I think she tried to dink it over and didn't quite make it.
No, it didn't. 18-11. Miners close here, but nothing yet. There, that ball's out. 18-12. It's kind of actually reverse of where we were in the first set, where you might be struggling to close it out. But the Eels finally did it in the first set. Miners having a little bit of trouble doing that now here in set number 2. Won't make it. Point Miners, 19-12. Call Brock Anderson Construction for your home repair and building needs. With over 25 years experience in the construction field, we strive to have you come home to quality. Call Brock at 812-798-5583 and go Miners. Serve.
Nice hit.
Boy.
It's a really good hit.
I didn't catch a number on that.
I think that was Allie Evans. I think.
That was a tremendous strike. And that puts Evans back now on the service line. 19-13 on the Stanger Homes scoreboard. Norris, Brenly West. Oh, there's a second miscommunication we've seen this set from the Eels. We saw none in set 1.
I know. I feel like they're playing a little bit more antsy this game, and they got to get back to communicating.
Olivia Tharp checking in, Walton checking in, McKee and Norris checking out for the Miners. See if Addie can close it out. A key associates of Linton ace for Addie Walton. She had quite a run to get things going early in this set. And now 21-13 has the opportunity to possibly close it out. Again, don't want to jinx her. And I just did. Long, but not by much. There was some contemplation in that back row.
Yeah, that one it looked like it was going to go in, so I can kind of see where she kind of missed. Or it looked like it was going to go out.
Yeah. Getting ready for the serve. That was number 16, Van Sickle. Up. Free ball. Who the Miners going to give it to? Is that Jennings? But anyway, there's a nice tap there. Miners get the point. I believe that was Brenly West.
That was.
22-14. Heather, we should probably also say how nice everyone is when we come to this school. Because we got immediate help as soon as we got here. Brenly West with the serve.
We'll go into a little bit of that during our pregame for the varsity.
Oh, a strike there that went right in the net.
I want to say that was a block by Olivia, but I couldn't see that because of where I'm sitting.
Yeah, I kind of thought it just hit the net.
It could have.
22-15. Oh, let's give her credit.
Yeah. Oh, Addie.
What happened there?
Addie didn't get out of the way on that one, and Olivia couldn't get around her.
Double hit.
Well, Addie went to set and then didn't get out of the way, so Olivia couldn't get around.
22-16. Piper Bland trying to do some damage. Look good. It is. 23-16. Set 2. Will there be a third set?
Special shout out to Jeff Hall, who is watching live and in person, and Haley Franklin says, go Miners.
Long, by a long ways, by Layla Jennings. 23-17, now we have a substitute, but going back to serve is number 17, Bailey Maddox, only a freshman.
That's a good hard serve.
Tharp. There's a good hit. Flanked by Piper Bland. Miners. More communication there, but that's in the net. And that's 24-17 Miners, 1 point away from closing this one out. And Norris is coming in to serve it out. Ella. In the net. Boy, they just have had trouble with that right in this second set.
Yeah, right there in the
corner.
First
set, they could do no wrong.
I know.
But big difference in set number 2. It's 25-17 Miners to even this up now at 1 set apiece on the Stanger home scoreboard. We'll be back with the third and final set. This is Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners.
Good at a lot of things, like cheering on the Miners to victory. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Jathan Wright is good at making sure your insurance needs are just right for you. That's why Jathan is here to help you work through any questions you might have about your auto, home, renters, business, and life insurance. Then you can get back to making sure the Miner fan section is louder than the other team. Talk to Jathan. Stop in or submit your information online and give him a call at 812-798-2615. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
We're very excited here at Linton-Stockton Schools this year for another fall sports season. Our girls golf, boys tennis, cross country, football, and volleyball teams have begun their seasons successfully thus far, and we're looking forward to a great build-up to the tournament, IHSA sectionals and beyond for the teams this year. Certainly the kids have put in the practice and the effort to get the season started. Coaches have put in their efforts, and we know the combination of those things are going to get us where we want to be, and that is cheering the Miner Nation on in the later fall months.
The Grill, a Linton tradition that has lasted over 100 years in the same family for the last 40. Open 7 days a week with steak night every Friday and Saturday night. You may dine in or carry out at this eatery located in the heart of downtown Linton. In fact, Heather and I were there for lunch today. I think I had the country
fried steak.
Is your and you had a salad?
Always.
Without tomato?
Correct.
Yeah. Is your family protected? Contact Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance Alicia Cornelius to discuss your auto, home, farm, life, or business needs. It's not just about protecting my family. Let me help you protect yours, she says. Proudly serving Indiana at 812-582-8941 to speak with Alicia, one agent for all your insurance needs.
We should mention that Alicia joined today as one of our Miner Pride sponsors, so you'll be seeing her advertised in all broadcasts that we have, as well as social media and website post.
Heidi Rehmel is joining us here. Heidi, one of the biggest things I had to get used to, both in varsity and junior varsity, is that the third set does not go to 25.
No, it
and
does
that
not.
threw me off several times.
You're like, the game's over? What's going on?
I know. But so this third set of the JV game will go to 15.
Yes.
Norris will start to serve. Just one of the many learning curves Kevin has had. Ace for Norris.
Key Associates, your key to the best ace.
She will get another one, and it's a good way to start a third set. Good way to start any set. Well, now what do we got here? Team discussion. Looking to sell your home? Century 21 Sheets agent Corey Motter specializes in getting top dollar for clients. With a proven track record and personalized marketing strategies, Corey strives to make selling easy and stress-free. Get the results you deserve and close it with Corey.
I think someone has something on their shoe. They were taken to the locker room.
Okay, Team Ortho is Greene County's only orthopedic clinic featuring board-certified orthopedic surgeon Dr. John Hammerstein. Team Ortho also has lead athletic trainer Jed Arsenault, who now works with Linton-Stockton student athletes to help minimize the risk of injury. Call Team Ortho today at 847-3381. Greene County General Hospital, our family, caring for yours. Indiana Farm Bureau. At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance, we're good at your insurance. Talk to your local agent, Jathan Wright. He's here for you. Whether you want to talk in person or get started online, you can call him at 812-798-2615. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood. So we go to the third set. By the way, if you're just tuning in, Clay City won the first set, 25-22. The Miners came back and won set number 2, 25-17, which leads to our third set here for the junior varsity competition there. We got a player coming back out now. That's Lily Rydell. She's out and ready to go. One to nothing Miners. Norris getting ready to serve. You heard a couple of them say, I got it there. Over the side. Boy, that looked like a winner.
Yeah, that was good placement
it was
there.
Right on the line, though, Heidi, wasn't it? At least it looked like it from here.
Beautiful shot.
Yeah, it really was. And now stepping up here is Rydell again. Ooh, that one's going to be an ace. The Key Associates of Linton ace.
I think Layla tried to play that one from the side a little bit.
Rydell will get it another go. She's got her team up 2-1 now after the Miners scored first this third set. Miners got to get warmed up here. McKee, great stroke down the line.
Good location.
Piper Bland stepping back to serve. We're deuce apiece in the third and decisive set. The junior varsity game. Piper Bland serve. Whoa. That was out. They call that out. That was close. I thought it got the line, but apparently it didn't.
She tried to go for it, though.
That was right there. Both Heidi and I, our heads just turned to each other like, that was close. Here we go. McKee. Going to set up shop. Nope, in the net. In the net by Allie Evans. And boy, the first set they could do nothing wrong. Now set 2 and then now a little bit in set 3. They're just having problems with the net. Stepping up to serve now is number 10, Addison Gaither. She's a good server.
Yeah, she is.
I've seen her this year and she's been really good. And that'll count. Miners break the tie at 4-3. Ooh, that had just about dropped. Just about doesn't count, though. Boy, nice in the net again. Was it a block?
Yep, that was a block.
Thank
by
you.
Layla.
Who got it? Layla Jennings.
Yep.
And the Miners open up a 5-3 lead in set 3. This is Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners.
Good at a lot of things, like cheering on the Miners to victory. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Jathan Wright is good at making sure your insurance needs are just right for you. That's why Jathan is here to help you work through any questions you might have about your auto, home, renters, business, and life insurance. Then you can get back to making sure the Miner fan section is louder than the other team. Talk to Jathan. Stop in or submit your information online and give him a call at 812-798-2615. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
Welcome back to the Eel Dome in Clay City, where the Miners currently own a 5-3 lead in set 3. Right now it's split up at about 1 set apiece. Gaither. Eels got to get it up and over. They get it up and over and out. 6-3. on the Stanger home scoreboard.
Addison's doing a great job back there.
Yep, Gaither will be back at it now. Long.
I jinxed. I just pulled a U. I just jinxed her.
Crane Credit Union supports area schools and wants to encourage every student to do their very best. With youth and teen accounts, students can earn $4 on every A on their semester report cards. For more information, visit your local branch or find out more at cranecu.org. Miners get it up and over. Can the Eels do the same? They do. McKee.
We're going to have to communicate.
There was a mine, but Piper Bland struck it anyway.
Yeah, that was
and there's an up and over and out. It's all right. It didn't hurt him. So Walton now coming in to serve at a 7-4 Miner lead on the Stanger Homes scoreboard. Great serve by Addy. Tight fit there. Boy, they get that one over. Jennings long or wide. 7-5. Still anybody's set here in the third and decisive one. Number 16, Emma Van Sickle, stepping back now to serve. Emma, good serve to the back row. Set, Bland. Little dink shot. Great shot there, and I think that was Tharp, was it?
Yep, Olivia Tharp.
She was not right at the net. She was a little back.
Yeah, and it actually hit the net. It was one of those that hit the net and kind of went off.
Huh. Brentley West stepping up to serve for the Miners. And boy, that was a killer.
Great
Key
serve
Associates
by
of Linton. Yep. Couldn't agree more. My. She had that little smirk of satisfaction there on her face, didn't she?
Perfectly in there. You couldn't have asked for a better serve.
9-5. Miners on top. Another good serve, and that's going to be a Key Associates of Linton ace. And pushes the score now to 10-5. Miners on top in this third set. This is with a timeout on the floor. This is Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners.
Linton Sporting Goods has an over 20-year tradition of offering Hoosiers the best in sports equipment and apparel. They feature Wilson, Demarini, Louisville Slugger, Marucci, Mizuno, and much more. Get ready for any sports season by shopping at Linton Sporting Goods on Highway 54, where the winners shop.
Miners back to serve again. Brentley West handling the honors. 10-5. Linton on top in set number 3.
It's another good serve by Brentley.
It's out. The return is out. 11-5. Miners 4 points away from closing this out. Possibly. I'll tell you, after watching this first set, you would have never anticipated this at all. There's another ace.
Serve.
Key Associates of Linton. Boy, serving has really come on for them in this third set.
It has, and Brentley's had a really good day of serving as well.
Gaither, Walton, Brentley West. Am I leaving anybody out? I mean, they have just served.
Ella Norris.
Ella Norris, phenomenal. Piper. That's a winner. 13-5. Can Brentley West serve this out? Eels get it up and over. Piper. That went off the block. That's a point Miners. 14-5. So this is the point.
That was good
Set
adjustment. Point. Good adjustment on Piper's spot. That wasn't the best set. It's a little close to the net. Piper did a really good job adjusting there and kind of holding back for a moment. She had that momentum going towards the net.
Brenley. Goodman. Tharp. Heels up and over. Hitting the net. Too many hits. Or no, a lift.
Well, it sounded like it was blocked, and I can't get a good look right there. And I want to say Olivia Tharp may have blocked that, and then it was too many hits after that.
15-5. The Miners will win this in 2 sets. And I must say, I did not see that coming after the first set.
No. Their communication got much better. I feel like their communication got better, and I feel like Clay City kind of got a little quieter.
Because the reason we say that is Clay City won the first set 25-22, and they were impressive in that first set. But the Miners came back to win 25-17 in set number 2 and 15-5 in set 3. We're now set for the for the varsity competition. So the Miners win the JV in 2-1.
And we're going to take a quick timeout, and we'll be back with the Jordan and Vaught pregame show. This is Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners.
At Jordan and Vaught Insurance Agency, you don't pay extra for the over 80 years of combined experience that will be available to you when dealing with questions about your auto, home, farm, life, or Medicare supplements. They're always there to help from 8:30 to 5 p.m. on weekdays at 123 South Franklin Street, the very same Bloomfield location since 1972. You may not realize the value of experience until you need it the most. Call Jordan and Vaught Insurance, your friends with experience, at 812-384-3535. The first year of Rader Media Sports proved to be an unmitigated success. Over 130 school events were live streamed. Over $13,000 in sponsorship money was donated back to the school in thanks to our sponsors for their willingness to invest in Rader Media Sports and the students of Linton-Stockton School Corporation. We contracted to live stream football and basketball, but elected to go the extra mile to include volleyball, baseball, and softball as well. We promised to cover more than just athletics, and we did, including K-11 classroom activities, senior highlights, and special events. Speaking of out of the classroom, RMS also pledged to work directly with students, so we created the Miners Broadcasting Club. Every Friday, we met these 7th to 12th grade members to discuss next week's activities. We were so fortunate to be able to include these students in production and announcing of live stream broadcasts. Senior Honors Night also gave us a chance to present the first ever Rader Media Sports Scholarship to a graduating member of our club. Thank you to those who were following our website and the social media platforms as well. Your sharing of daily posts and your comments have reached thousands across our community and beyond. Rader Media Sports offered an opportunity. The Linton-Stockton School Board endorsed it, and our sponsors made it a reality. This is the kind of public and private partnership that other school districts can only hope to emulate. We appreciate this opportunity and vision the school board has shown and look forward to building on it in the future. Go Miners!
This is Rader Media Sports. Over the Miners!
Welcome back as we get set now from the Eel Dome in Clay City for Linton-Stockton Clay City Volleyball. This is the Jordan and Vaught Insurance pregame show. Linton coming in at 7-7, and Clay City coming in at 3-3. Jordan and Vaught Insurance sponsors the pregame show. Call Ross and his staff at Jordan and Vaught for your insurance needs, whether it be home, auto, and life needs. His friendly staff will treat you like family, making sure you are covered. Call 812-384-3535 today. Again, as we said, Linton-Stockton coming in at 7-7 and Clay City coming in at 3-3. But I must say, Heidi, since we last kind of saw, at least the last I saw of Linton play, they were really struggling, it seemed like. And then all of a sudden the weekend of that invitational at Catholic, is it Catholic Central? Invitational?
Central Catholic, yeah.
Central Catholic. Andrean went over Andrean in 2 sets, went over Indianapolis Lutheran 2-1. Pioneer in 2 sets before you lose to Bar Reeve at 2-1. And it's no disgrace to lose to Bar Reeve. They're a good volleyball team.
Actually, the score was a little close, too. I know that.
Have they found themselves a little bit?
They made some changes to the rotation. They kind of changed their setting a little bit. So Audrey this weekend was their sole setter. And I think they just made some little tweaks here, and hopefully that, that kind of lined out, and it sounds like they had a good weekend, and it sounds like it worked for them, so we'll see what happens tonight. It's
amazing how quick things can turn when you just find that right.
Yes. Well, sometimes I feel like it's got to, I could be wrong, but I feel like it might be kind of hard to try for your hitters to try to have to constantly be adjusting to 2 different setters. Not every setter is going to set the same, and some coaches prefer to have 2 setters, but I think having one out there might be a little bit easier for those hitters to kind of know what's coming and know what to adjust to. So we'll see tonight. We'll see tonight if that progress still keeps going and how they look. But so far, even during warm-ups, they look strong and they're hitting strong. And
if it just raises their confidence, because at times
definitely.
You saw that
they
had the talent, but for whatever reason, it just wasn't gelling.
Agree. And you got some freshmen out there. You kind of got a new team compared to last year, and they got to figure it out and figure out their ways of communicating and. To talk to each other and let each other know what each other needs. And I'm hoping that we've got enough games in now to where they've been able to build that communication and build that confidence.
Linton Sporting Goods is your local one-stop equipment shop for all things sports, locally owned and operated in the family for over 40 years. They will make sure you're ready to start the season or upgrade throughout the season. Find them on Facebook today.
We want to say, as Kevin mentioned earlier this evening, we want to talk about Clay City. And I have to say that Clay City was our first road basketball game last year for the boys season. And back then, Rachel Kiefer, who was their athletic director, was phenomenal to work with. And she's since handed down the reins to Harley Skinner, who was wonderful to work with today. But we would be remiss if we didn't mention that tonight we're thinking of Scott Harris, which is one of the founders of the Elite Broadcasting group that you can see across the way from us. And so we just wanted to, for all of those that are watching here from Clay City, he was wonderful to work with last year. We sat right next to him, and he was very kind and very generous, and we had a good rapport back and forth. And we just want to say to all of them, thank you to Eel Nation for welcoming us here tonight and every night.
Some people take credit for being a pioneer, and other people just are a pioneer. And Scott Harris was one of the pioneers. He did it well for Clay City. He put them on the map. He put in an excellent program. And they just have a real program to be proud of, and that is his legacy. The Elite Broadcasting banner hanging right across the way. And it's a horrible loss for a young at only 47. And we know that those broadcasts will continue. They'll have a broadcast tonight, but we know, I'm sure this year and all year, they'll be thinking of the man who started it all here, Scott Harris. So, anyway, Elite Broadcasting is properly named. So, Heather?
We also want to mention, too, tonight, a number of our other sponsors that you're hearing in rotation during tonight's game. Michelle Stenger of Stenger Homes is tonight's scoreboard sponsor. If you're thinking of selling your home, Michelle Stenger with Stenger Homes will give you ideas that'll make it very desirable to the buyer, such as what you should renovate first. Should it be your living room, bedroom, bathroom, kitchen, garage, or yard to bring more value to your property? So give Michelle a call at 812-219-2307. Tonight's ACE sponsor, as you've heard mentioned quite frequently tonight, is Key Associates of Linton. Serving Greene and surrounding counties for over 30 years, Key Associates of Linton has helped generations of clients buy and sell homes. Whether you're looking to buy your dream home or next investment, or sell your home to enter into the next chapter of your life, Allie Walton, Mary Beth Geralds, and Audrey Sparks are there for you every step of the way. They are your key to the best. Our block sponsor tonight and every night this season is Walton Funeral Service. Walton Funeral Service is dedicated to professional and compassionate service that leaves kind memories since 1915, and funeral pre-planning for peace of mind. From one generation to the next, from one family to another, Todd and Cindy Walton are proud of their funerals home's heritage. Their families have been there for this community for over a century and look forward to serving you for many more years to come. They are your lamp of hope when you need them most. And tonight's starting lineups will be sponsored and is sponsored every night by Klusner Construction of Linton. Whether it is a remodel or a new construction, you know it's done right the first time, every time, when you choose Klusner Construction. Call Tony Klusner and Bart Wade of Linton today. Kevin?
I look at Clay City with a 3-3 record on the season so far, Heidi, with losses to Bedford North, Boonville, and North Davies, and wins over Corridon Central, West Vigo, and South Putnam. But the biggest thing that I notice, and this is only the thing that we don't know a lot because they don't publish any statistics or anything about their team, is that they've only had 6 outings. The reason I say only is because I go back to what Scott Vanderkolk does with his team. When he said early in the year, we're going to hit a lot of outings.
Yes.
They have 14 games already.
Yes.
And they've already been able to go through the hard time. And what you see that as an advantage? Playing 14 games to 6.
It's not starting out with an easy schedule by no means either. You're starting out with against some really tough competition. And bigger schools, some smaller schools, but just like Bar-Eve, Lagodi, they all have great programs. But then, you've already had a couple of tournaments. They were in a league this summer in Plainfield. I mean, these girls have been playing for months and months and months. So they've got to see a lot of different schools, a lot of different people. When you're playing in Plainfield, you're playing against, 4A schools. So I do think that is an advantage to them.
I know he said to us, I think, over a week ago now that it's surprising, but like a fourth or maybe even a little more than that of their schedule is already done.
Yes.
And that's kind of hard to believe. It seems like we just got started.
Maybe for you guys.
Not for a parent, huh?
These girls got started as soon as the school was out.
Yeah, these girls
summer.
and their parents.
Yes.
Yeah. And, that's a good thing to talk about, the sacrifice the parents make in this, because it's become volleyball's a year-round sport.
For some it is. And you got athletes like Maylee who's doing cheer right now along with volleyball. And, then you go straight into basketball season and straight into softball season. So there are kids, Audrey Sullivan, she's a multi-sport athlete. You have, quite a few kids out there that are multi-sport athletes, so they're just trying to juggle it all and keep their grades up. So these are some busy girls, but we do have we have, Ella and Audrey and Avery, they're year-round for the most part. I feel like year-round volleyball players. So always working out, always trying to get better. Great group of kids.
Autumn Trace of Greene County is the perfect setting for seniors to call home. Seniors can live as independently as they wish while enjoying much supportive care as they may request in their daily lives from our 24-hour care staff. Call Jessica and her friendly staff at 812-699-4464 to schedule your tour. Come and find out why so many of your friends and neighbors have already picked Autumn Trace as their choice to age in place. Let's take a moment out This is Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners.
Hello, I'm Maylee Pilot. I'm a senior. I've been playing all 4 years, and my favorite volleyball memory would be the IHSBCA state banquet.
Hi, my name is Becca Robbins. I've been playing for 4 years. It's going to be my 4th year. And my favorite memory is going on the state run in 2022 and playing against Wapatani.
Hi, I'm Karen Theus. I played volleyball for all 4 years of high school, and my favorite memory is when we went on the first state run in school history, and after we won regionals, we had Scott do a toe touch.
Lady Miners, class of 2025.
Senior season.
Ready to bring it.
At Crane Credit Union, you can expect a personalized experience from people committed to your financial well-being. When you visit one of our 18 branches across southern and central Indiana, you will be greeted by our team that is committed to supporting your financial needs, dreams, and possibilities through all the stages of your life. From youth and teen accounts where it pays to get A's, to auto and personal loans that are processed completely within your local branch. Your local staff can assist you with mortgage and home equity needs, and when the time is right, we can help you with your IRA retirement accounts. We will be with you every step of the way. Crane Credit Union, building relationships since 1955.
Welcome back. Oh, Leah, you got the headset on. Leah McKee joins us now.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm well. Am I told you have something you want to talk about with ELF? Or?
Oh, yes, I do. Well, if you guys don't know, the middle school musical this year is ELF. That'll be on November 22nd through 24th at the high school auditoria. I'm super excited for it because it's my 8th grade year, so I'm hoping to get a good part. Auditions are actually tomorrow and the next day. So I'm super excited for this, and I hope that you guys can share the experience with me by coming to watch everybody on stage that night.
And again, the auditions are when?
Tomorrow and the next day, but I'm pretty sure the door is closed for that.
No, I didn't mean that, but I just mean you got to be excited. It's audition time.
Oh, yes, I'm very excited. This is pretty much my sport because I don't play that many sports, you know. This is my big thing, so this is like the best time of the year for me.
And I want to say that because there may be other parents out there who want to talk to their child to see if they can get them out there and audition.
Oh, yeah. It's super exciting because I remember when I was in 5th grade and I auditioned for Seussical Junior, and that was really what started it all for me. And it's really cool seeing all the little kids also want to put themselves out there and do the musicals because they all remind me of me when I was that age.
I will be curious to see how many elves they cast because, oh my gosh, they could have, they could have 30 to 40 elves.
We're so grateful to have such a large theater department with such amazing directors. I'm really excited.
Well, and she says her sport, and I believe it because these kids put hours and days and hours into practicing and learning this, and I mean, it is very hardcore. So I give these kids a lot of credit at our middle school and high school level because there are hours invested into making this right, and it's something that my family looks forward to every year is going to watch these.
Well, I mean, I know you had a lot of good possibilities, but ELF is just wonderful.
I'm so excited.
Who doesn't love ELF?
It's Heather's favorite.
Yes. I'm really excited because, every year we're saying, oh, we can't top this, and then we do. It's awesome.
Well, and I feel like we have some of the best kids in middle school who's going to, rock that personality, who's going to really bring it. So it's going to be exciting to watch.
Yeah, you can really see some kids come alive.
Oh, yeah.
Their personalities.
I'm super duper excited for it.
All right, young lady, thank you. We look forward to, thank you for going over there and getting the starting lineups for us.
Of course.
You're a good kid. Leah McKee, who's part of our Rader Media Broadcast Club.
Our drama department is so good. Like, I'm just so proud of them. Middle school and high school, just fantastic.
She's pretty excited, in case you can't tell.
Oh yeah.
She loves the opportunity to talk about this musical. She's very excited any chance she gets.
Well, and she does a fabulous job too, so she rocks it.
Is your family protected? Contact Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Alicia Cornelius to discuss your auto, home, farm, life, or business needs. It's not just about protecting my family. Let me help protect yours too. Proudly serving Indiana. Call 812-582-8941 to speak with Alicia. One agent for all your insurance needs. Also, The Grill, open 7 days a week with a large menu featuring daily specials. Dine in or carry out with your favorites for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Located in downtown Linton, this family-owned business has something for everyone. And I'm going to sneak one more in here, Heather. I know Heather's busy. It's the perfect season for camping. Give Audrey Sparks at Richard Brown Insurance a call to get the best protector for your camper. And it is camping season. This has been the Jordan and Vaught Insurance Pregame. And we certainly enjoy having all of you along as the seconds tick down. We'll get ready for all of the opening festivities for tonight's ball game. Volleyball game between Linton-Stockton at 7-7 and the Clay City Eagles coming in at 3-3. Heidi Rehmel, Heather Rader, and yours truly, Kevin Rader, here courtside. Not courtside, we're up high, but, you know, I love this style of old gym.
Oh,
Heidi.
I love coming here. The atmosphere is so fun. You know, I don't know if I got a second, but when I came in, I was talking to Zane Keller. He's from Clay City, and he was telling me how fantastic the boys basketball team's going to be here. They have so many seniors.
I believe it. Yeah.
And he was like, I don't know what happened last year against Linton, but it's going to be different this year. But I wish we were playing here because I think we play at home.
We do.
Well, we played here last year.
Yeah,
So
I think we play at home, but I love the atmosphere in this gym.
And your Clay City Lady Eels. On behalf of the Indiana High School Athletic Association and in the spirit of sportsmanship, we ask that all fans act responsibly and courteously to those around you. Abusive language and disorderly conduct is unacceptable and unwelcomed at IHSAA events. Let's afford the student athletes, coaches, officials, and your fellow fans the respect they deserve. At this time, I would ask everyone to please stand. Gentlemen, remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. At this time, it's time to meet the players for this evening's game. Here's the starting lineup for the Linton Miners. Number 5, Ella Warwick. Number 13, Taryn Thias. Number 15, Kinley Carmichael. Number 2, Avery Feltner. Number 19, Becca Robbins. Number 9, Audrey Sullivan. And playing libero, number 23, Maylee Pylant. Linton is coached by Scott Vanderkook. And now it's time for the starters for your Lady Eels. Kennedy. Number 8, Kennedy Ray. Number 2, Lizzie Cinders. Number 5, Emma Bumgarner. Number 11, Mallory Bettenbrock. Number 10, Gracie Oberholzer. Number 14, Lillian Dewey. And at libero, number 12, Ellie Stolting. Manager for the Clay City is Morgan Shees. The Eels are coached by A.Z. Jeffers. Good luck to both teams this evening.
So there's the starting lineups. Certainly thank Liam McKee for going over there and getting all that for us tonight. And we're set now for volleyball.
Kevin, there's a really bright pink pair of shoes on this court that I really like. Clay City's wearing them.
Oh, Clay City? Oh, on the other side.
Yeah.
I can just barely see him through the huddle.
Oh, yeah. You can't get much brighter than that.
Now we're going to do our best. We have obviously the student pep block right in front of our view. So I'm going to do as best as I can to give you as best of the court as I possibly can, given the conditions that we're under right now.
So the atmosphere picking up a little bit here now as we get set here. Thank you, Leah. We get set here for the contest to come.
And for those of you that are continuing to write to say my camera's crooked, we're doing the best we can right now. Trying to shoot over quite a bit of people in the view.
There's the opening serve of the game, and it's long. Number 8, Kennedy Ray with that serve. So the Miners will take over, and it'll be Ella Warwick stepping up. Whoa. I thought that was going to fall for a second. Miners. Nice hit by Feltner. Good dig by the Eels. Up and over for the free ball. Who's going to get it?
Nice job.
Taryn Thuis. They might have accidentally gotten her name wrong in the intro, but she made her point there.
She did.
Warwick. Drop serve. Oh, that almost came home for a point. There's a good follow. Great dig by Warwick. And there's a ball that just gets through, and I think that was that Sullivan?
No, I believe that was Carmichael.
Okay. Kenley Carmichael making the play. Warwick getting ready to serve again. Miners have jumped out to a quick 3-0 lead. That's going to be close to the net. They're able to dink it up and over. Fake by Robbins. That was a block, was it not? I didn't see who got the block. Probably Taryn Thuis, and she was right there.
It almost from here looked like it may have hit the net, and then they played off the net, but it's hard to tell right there on that corner.
I just go back and forth on that, don't I? Here we go. Eels up and over. They trail now 4-0 on the Stanger Homes scoreboard. Strong hit there by number 5. Emma Baumgardner.
Taryn got a touch on that one, but just couldn't knock it down.
Nothing we can do about the pep band pep kids standing up there. In the net. 5-1 Miners. Thuis checking out, and coming in now is Maylee Pyland. Eels getting it up and over. Oh, Thuis. Another strong hit, and it's in.
I thought they were going to call Becca in the net, but the ball must have bounced off the net and kind of made it look like she got in the net.
6-1 now. Miners on top. Pilot will serve again.
Nice
Boy,
serve.
there is an ace. A Key Associates of Linton ace by Maylee Pilot, who has got to be one of the busiest girls in that school.
She is.
She's
so
sports,
busy.
cheerleading.
She is, and keeps up on her grades, like always on the go.
Strong
Nice
hit
block.
that's blocked there by Carmichael.
It's another block.
Another block, but that one will fall for the score.
I want to say Carmichael had the first, Becca had the second.
Baumgartner going back to serve. 7-2 Miners. Out. Great play by Ella. She had to make that decision. I wasn't sure that was going to be out. 8-2 Miners. And coming in now is Warwick.
Yep, Taylor.
Oh, a let serve. They get it up and over for a free ball. Miners set it up. It's going to be
Trouble.
Taryn Thuis.
No.
That's a great call. It was trouble. This time, 1, 2. There's a third one. But that was Feltner, was it not? That was
Yes.
Feltner over there making
Kinda
the play.
Tipped it over there.
Boy, the Miners have come out on fire here. What a difference this team has had since that weekend tournament. There's a strong stroke. Carmichael's able to dig that one up. And there's Warwick. You know, there were several games in a row there where it just didn't seem like her hit was on. It was going wide, it was going long.
I think some
but
of
she
that
was
could
on
have
it.
been also like just adapting to that setting, you know, just
Oh.
a lot of change happening.
Warwick serve. Up and over for the Eels.
Nice.
Oh my. Becca Robbins.
You know, I feel like Audrey and Becca may have practiced that a few times.
So going back again now is Taylor Warwick, the freshman. A lot of freshmen playing key roles here for this volleyball team now. Warwick, the set. It's going to be Feltner's. They get it up and over. Then, oh my! Feltner got it up and over with, I don't know what, just a two-handed touch really.
Yep.
And it fell right between two Eels. 12-2, the Miners are racing here in set number 1. This is Rader on the Stanger home scoreboard. 12-2. This is Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners.
Whether you're looking to purchase or sell a home, the opportunity is better than ever. Take advantage of the falling interest rates. Real estate provides the highest returns, the greatest values, and the least risk. The best investment opportunity will not fit into a safe deposit box, but you can live in it. Go with a tradition of trust. When you are ready to buy or sell, call me, Michelle Stanger at Stanger Homes at 812-219-2307 and start packing.
Crane Credit Union offers school debit cards that allow you to show your school spirit each time you use your card, while knowing that a portion of your purchase will be donated back to your school too. If you'd like a school spirit card, for more information, visit your local branch or cranecu.org today.
Taylor's
Another great serve by Warwick.
She's on a little roll here with her serving.
She really is. Point Miners.
We should also mention when you mention Crane Credit Union, they do have their member appreciation days that are going to be coming up this month. Stay tuned for information on that.
Great serve by Taylor.
Was a rocket.
And that was the Key Associates of Linton Ace.
Yes, ma'am, it was. They barely even touched that. Another strong serve. They're able to get it up in the air. Playing over to Feltner, and she gets it to fall.
Nice hit by Avery.
Kevin, let's
She's
watch that on the
starting to assert
replay.
herself, isn't she? Let's see it. Oh, yeah. You knew that she could play to this caliber. It just took a little time to
To
get
me,
there.
it looks like Avery's playing with a little bit more confidence right now. I like to see that from her.
Great shot by the Eels, but the Miners will get it back over. They're going to set up for number 14, Dewey, but the Miners are going to get the point. They got it right back on top of her after she hit the dink shot. And boy, who'd have thunk it? 16-2, set one. Another strong serve by Warwick.
Nice.
It's
Oh,
out.
gonna call it out.
It was a nice strike,
It was.
but it was out. And we've got some substitutions coming in now. One of them will be serving, and that'll be number 4, Kelly Riggs, a sophomore. In the net. She looks at the net in disgust, and I can't blame her. Nothing's going right for the Eels right now. 17-3 Miners. Going back to serve is Avery Feltner. Nice dink, but it's blocked right back. Pilot with the dig. Pilot again.
Nice by her.
And there's Ella Warwick for the kill.
Replay time, Kevin.
Boy, there were so many parts of that you'd want to see again, but
That was some good teamwork all around.
oh my, it really was. I mean, Maylee Pilot's got to go home and just soak those knees. I don't know how she, there's a great serve. There's an ace for Feltner. Or even her belly. I mean, she sometimes lays all the way
She
out
does.
to get those.
She does.
And I, for
It's
one, am
fun to watch,
tremendously
though.
impressed by that.
Yes.
Yeah. Feltner. Get it up and over. Becca's shot's blocked. A Welch and Cornett Walton Funeral Service block. I'm not sure what the call is here.
I think we may have gotten a net on that one.
Okay, it's turns over to a point for the Eels. They've got a substitute coming in, 19-4 on the Stanger Homes scoreboard. And going back now to serve is number 10, Gracie Oberholzer. Pilot, Sullivan.
Look at Avery
Feltner
go.
was in the air, wasn't she?
Yes, she was.
That had a little Ella Warwick to it.
I love seeing this side of Avery. Like, I don't know where this confident boost came, but I just love seeing it. I'm so glad that she's doing well tonight, and she just looks happy and so confident right now.
Becca Robbins back to serve for the Miners. 20-4 Miners, set one here on the road in the Eel Dome. Ball
Nice
at the net.
job.
Gonna say, not sure the Miners are celebrating, and it looked like a point for the Eels. I don't think, I think they're getting what happened explained to them now. Thuis just puts her hand out, goes, okay.
It almost looked like he was trying to say the ball was cupped.
Oh, Warwick's coming over for the explanation. I think Scott Vanderkolk wants an explanation. He's getting it.
Are we going to call that we're going to redo that one?
Is that what 2 thumbs up means?
Well, they put a point on Clay City's scoreboard. Now they took it away.
Now they took it off.
Okay.
So it is 20-4.
Yeah, they're playing it again. There's the serve. Free ball, Warwick. She goes back for the kill.
You feel it. As soon as she does that, you just wait and you just feel the floor.
Right?
You wait for the thunder.
It's beautiful.
Looking to buy or sell your home? Trust the local expert Corey Motter. He knows Greene County inside and out with years experience and a passion for helping you find your perfect property. Close it with Corey and make your real estate dreams a reality.
It's a nice save back there.
Yeah, excellent save
Is that
by the
number
Eels.
2, Lizzie?
There's a strong hit by the Miners, but the Eels are able to Send it back, and that one's going to be hard to play with.
Oh, my
Oh,
goodness.
my!
Wow,
They get it up and over.
Talk
Oh,
about
my
the hustle.
gosh. And then the block, the free ball. This is still being played. It's Taryn Thewis. Oh, my. Just when you think you've seen it all, they play it after the hoop that's been, what do you call it?
Lifted up.
Lifted up, thanks, to the roof. And, oh, my gosh, somehow they got it done. Got it done. I'm tongue-tied. 22-4 Miners on the Stanger home scoreboard. Warwick. Back over to the Miners.
Nice.
Taryn. Boy, she's having a game tonight, isn't she?
Yes, she is.
Going back to serve is Becca Robbins. Right now, the Miners are hitting on all cylinders. Serve. That is going to be a Key Associates of Linton ace.
That was some nice hustle by Lizzie.
Robbins stepping back now to serve for the first set. Ooh, that might have gone out. But why do that when you've got Ella Warwick? Block, able to fish it out of the net.
It's a good job by Taryn.
Warwick again. Another good dig by the Miners, by Oberholzer. They get it up and over, the Eels do. Miners with a dink of back.
Good recovery by Clay City as well. Nice.
Boom! Guess who? Taryn Thewis. 25-4 is the score on the Stanger home scoreboard at the end of set number 1. The Miners on top. This is Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Emma and Jake's just baby-proof their 2-bedroom bungalow to prepare for baby number 1 insurance. We're good at Madeline and Chance's just gave in and became minivan people to make room for baby number 2 insurance. And we're good at Gabby and Nate's just moved to a house with a bigger backyard to welcome fur baby number 3 insurance. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
Welcome back to Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners, and we want to go ahead and recap the JV game. Linton here at Clay City. First set was taken by Clay City, 25-22. Second set, 25-17 Linton, and third set, 15-5 Linton. So Linton took a 2-1 victory during the JV. Varsity, first set, 25-4, courtesy of Linton. And we want to remind all of you that we will be having our E2 Customs Creations post-game show, and we're going to go ahead and give you a preview of what E2 Custom Creations is all about. This is Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners.
E2 Custom Creations, we know that every memory has a story. Every time we sit around with family and friends, we share those memories. When we pull the boxes of old pictures out of the closet, we revisit those memories of our past. Whether it's a photo or a special moment with family, a picture of a loved one who has passed. When you think about that moment, there's a memory that goes with it. At E2 Custom Creations, we offer custom laser engraving for keepsakes, personalized gifts, home decor, signage, awards, and many other custom made-to-order products. Let us help you personalize a unique gift for a loved one, customize an item, or create promotional materials and awards for your business or athletic team. Our services include engraving and cutting on a variety of materials, including wood, acrylic, leather, granite, marble, glass, and coated metals, just to name a few. If you have an idea, reach out and let's talk about how we can bring your idea to life.
Welcome back to Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners, and we want to do a little catch-up with those that are commenting on the Facebook post to find our live stream. Becky Shreve says, live streaming from home and like that quote, listen to the floor and wait for the thunder. That's going to be our new slogan for Ella Warwick. Watching in persons, go Miners, love our number 13, Melody Thewis. Billy Borders watching at Clay City. Lisa Arnold watching the Miners from the Bluegrass. And we want to say a special hello to Big D, who was supposed to be with us tonight, but had a little bit of a medical appointment today, and we're very thankful to have Heidi Rehmel sit in with us tonight.
Yeah, we're very glad to have Heidi. And you know what, Heidi? I must talk about this. Oh, do you have more to say?
No, that's okay. Go ahead.
I don't want to jinx them, but I don't think I've seen the Miners play any better than that first set all
look
year.
Great. They look happy. They look like they're having fun. They look like they're communicating.
Well, when everything's
totally
going right, it's like,
team.
I mean,
knock on wood, right?
I know. I know Coach had kind of experimented with some things as far as, like you had pointed out earlier, lineups or how they were set, some of the and things, trying to find what he thought would work.
Yep.
Whatever it is he found, it's working.
It's working right now, that's for sure.
Clay City jumps out, though, to a 1-0 lead. But then right away, what's the call there? Almost right after they served, that was called.
I think maybe they're going to say we were out of rotation.
Scott looking over the lineup. I don't know if he agrees with that or not. He's still talking to the official on that side. Warwick gets the Miners on the board.
There's that thunder.
What was that? Listen to the floor and wait
for the thunder. Well, it's like Heidi and I were saying, you could just hear the floor start to rumble when she goes up in the air.
I love it, you guys. I love it.
Maybe we should have some T-shirts made.
There you go.
In the net. Miners tie it up at 2-2.
I would say that there's a lot of people asking if this is what you see in the camera is our pep block. It's actually Clay City's pep block that's in our camera view here at the bottom of the screen.
There's a great dig there by number 5 for the varsity, Emma Baumgartner. In fact, she does it again, I think.
Good
no,
job
that's
by
number
Avery.
8 that time.
Yeah, Avery just kind of dinked it over there a little bit. Good call on her part.
Sending hello out to Suette Walton, who is watching from home tonight.
Yeah, we appreciate all of you who are joining the broadcast, whatever night we're on it.
Nice.
Oh, my. That's like a peekaboo dink there.
Yes.
By Becca Robbins.
Karen definitely used her height there, right?
And again, all I could see is a hand.
Yep.
I see this hand come up over the net.
I don't even know if she's got to get on her tiptoes. Like, I think she's just got to.
Oh, my, that's in. Ella Warwick with an ace.
Yep.
Key Associates of Linton ace, and it wasn't by much.
I think the girls thought it was going to be out.
I wouldn't doubt it. 5-2 Miners on the Stanger Homes scoreboard. Great dig there. And a strong strike. Hits the net and ultimately falls for the Eels. 5-3 Miners on the Stanger Homes scoreboard. Coach Vanderkolk talking to Avery Feltner. Look at that, 2 freshmen and a senior on that front line. No, Kenley Carmichael's not a senior. I didn't see her there. There's a strong strike by Thewis. So Kenley, is she a sophomore?
She's a junior.
A junior. So, well, now that front line changes as Thewis checks out, and I think Robbins came back in.
Yeah, I think Becca's in there. Nice
There's
placement.
a great strike.
That was great placement.
I think, was it number 8 or number 5?
I think that was number 5. Is that Emma?
So that's Emma Baumgartner. What a great placement. And takes it to 6-4. Pilot. Feltner. Pilot. Feltner gets it up and over.
Nice job by Becca.
Robbins.
We oftentimes forget to not give our setters credit, but I feel like Audrey's doing a great job setting to those middle players, and you can tell that's something they've had to have been working on a lot of practice.
And that's Audrey Sullivan,
Yes.
who, by the way, is a freshman,
She
correct?
is a freshman, yes.
My. There's a let serve, just gets up and over the net. Is that Jennings that served that?
No, I
14?
think that may have been Taylor Warwick.
Taylor Warwick. That one's out by the Miners.
Who's also a freshman.
7-5. Miners lead here on the Stanger Homes scoreboard, but now going back to serve is Kelly Riggs going to try to do something about it. Good serve. Warwick with the play. Little dink shot by Simpson up and over the net.
Good job.
There's a block.
It's by Becca.
Again, nice set. Warwick.
Nice.
There. And there again, there's your point about the set.
Yes. You know,
because she came from the back row. Warwick
she
came
did.
from the back row.
And, you know, that wasn't Warwick's normal thunder, but that was just perfect placement.
Served by Feltner. Great dig by, I think, number 7, Chloe Youngblood, and she tries it again. Second time it didn't quite work, but boy, she dove twice.
She did.
On that 1 point.
Becca did a good job on that hit and that placement as well.
9-5. Feltner with a serve. Miners on top. Second set. Up and over. It's going to Ella.
Nice.
Feel the floor. Wait for the thunder. Is that right?
It's beautiful.
Feel the floor. Wait for the feel. What did she say here?
I got to get that right because
now.
I'm going to use it. I love it.
Listen to the floor.
Listen
and wait
to the floor.
wait for the thunder.
Oh, nice job by Becca.
There's a great block by Becca Robbins and the Welch and Cornett Walton Funeral Home Service. Sponsor. Listen to the floor and wait for the thunder.
Yep.
Is that it?
Yep.
Okay. Feltner. Oh, a net serve, and that'll fall for a Key Associates of Linton ace.
Is everyone keeping up with the graphics? Because there's a lot of them going on right now.
I'm writing that down because I'll never get it right if I don't.
You're going to go home and practice that, aren't you, Kevin?
Yes.
Next time we see Kevin, he'll have a T-shirt.
And we know just where we can go get one.
Yep.
Yeah, we do. One of our sponsors. There's a great hit, but a nice block by the Eels. The ball's still at play.
Nice.
That hit was in the net. Linton Sporting Goods is surrounding areas is quality sporting goods and screen printing for 25 years, specializing in embroidery and team sales. Located on Highway 54 West in Linton. Stop by and visit this family and locally owned shop today. That serve was long. And so now 13-6, Miners in set number 2. And going back to serve is number 10, Oberholzer.
Another one. Nice.
Another Ella Warwick. I didn't say it that time. I just read it. Becca Robbins going back to serve. 14-6 is our score now. Get it up and over. Who's going to take it? Ella Warwick with the dink, but a great diving save, but only temporary. But I'm going to cite her anyway because Kelly Riggs made a great dig on that play to try to keep that alive.
She did.
Just couldn't do it. It's 15-6 Miners here in set number 2. Becca.
Good serve.
Oh,
Becca.
my gosh, but a great dig,
yes,
too. Save. Warwick.
There you go.
It's in.
It's the thunder. I'm going to have to find like a lightning bolt every time she goes up and just.
Yeah. I'm waiting for just that perfect opportunity, but that was a great usage of it earlier. Robbins with a serve in the net.
You're just going to have to get like a noise graphic, like just let the thunder go off.
Timeout on the floor here in the second set. Miners lead it on the Stanger home scoreboard, 17-6. This is Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners.
From the time we are babies, we understand the importance of saying goodbye. Viewings, funerals, and memorials give us that opportunity. Though needs and customs have changed, the importance of these gatherings remain the same. We laugh, cry, and share great stories. We also feel the true meaning of support from our family and our friends. It's another way to help through the grief process and begin to heal.
Harvest season is coming near. Give Audrey Sparks at Richard Brown Insurance a call to make sure your farm and farm equipment are properly protected. Team Ortho Foot and Ankle Center is located at the the board-certified foot and ankle surgeon, Dr. Matthew Parmeter, has more than 35 years' experience of treating patients across southern Indiana. For more info, call Team Ortho at 847-3381. Greene County General Hospital, our family, caring for yours.
Good
There's a
serve
serve, and
by
it's
Becca.
an ace.
Nice serve.
Key Associates of Linton. Miners pick up where they left off. It's now 18-6. That's long. Miners in control here. Pilot coming in. Becca Robbins coming out. Can't see our front line. Who is it over there?
You got Taryn and you have Audrey up there.
All right.
And-
Audrey Simpson
and
with the
Ella.
set. And there's Ella Warwick. And oh my God. Again, just what you were talking about. That was a perfect placement of the ball for her to hit.
I don't know how she does it. It's amazing. I mean, there was literally this little tiny gap and she hit it.
Now, they lost Audrey Warwick last year, and
Yes.
she did a lot of that. That one's long. And they have struggled finding someone to really do that, haven't they?
I agree. And, Audrey Warwick was our setter and our front row player because of her height, where you
Yeah,
have Audrey
yeah.
Sullivan, who's smaller. So I think they've just kind of tweaked some things, and they're really making it work, and they just really look like they're connecting right now.
Kennedy Ray with a serve for the Eels. Simpson. The Eels up and over. Oh, that might have been out, but Feltner's going to play. Is that Feltner? Yeah, played it. Strong hit there. Feltner with the save, and there's
Nice
a
job
dink
by Taryn.
by Taryn Thuis. Ella Warwick goes back to serve. 20-8. Miners just in control here.
I got to give Clay City credit. I mean, they're hustling, they're diving, they are trying their hardest
That's in.
to get to these balls.
What do you call the floor guy that's calling them in and out?
Oh, yeah.
What are they called? Does the official
Line
have a name?
judges.
Line
Thank
judges.
you. I wanted to say flagger.
I wasn't sure he saw that because Ella hits those so hard he turned his head, and I don't blame him. I would do it too.
Did they just overturn that?
Did they?
They must have.
Because our score just changed.
Well, I know he turned his head but I thought it was in. But anyway, 20-9, kind of a moot point. Great block. Welch and Cornett Walton Funeral Service block by the Eels. Strong hit there. Pilot digs it out. They set it up for Carmichael, and it's blocked back by, I think, number 5.
Yeah, Emma Baumgartner.
Yeah. A Welch and Cornett Walton Funeral Homes block.
Oh my
20-10.
You can always count on Margaret Simon.
Good job by Ella. Good hustle. See, that's what you need across the screen.
I know.
Yeah, we need that. Listen to the floor and wait for the thunder.
I think they called that a double hit.
Did they on that one? Pilot goes back to serve now. 21-10. Maley may be able to close this second set out.
Kevin, every time we have a broadcast,
Oh,
you usually have one line
lift.
somewhere sprinkled in the broadcast that people will always try to find.
Well,
This
that wasn't
could be-
mine.
this
That
could-
wasn't mine.
This could be the slogan of the year.
Yes, it could be. I will not take credit.
We should all take credit. It's pretty cool.
Warwick, Simpson, Feltner, and she's blocked by number 14, Lillian Dewey.
I think that may have been a team effort. I think Mallory was in on that as well.
Yeah, she did have help. 21-12. There's a serve. Great dig.
Good dig.
Great dig. It goes into the net, but you got to give Chloe Youngblood credit. Sometimes you just wonder how girls are able to do that. That ball is coming so fast.
I think I just saw Chloe say that hurt.
I don't blame her. Here's a serve in the net. Taylor Warwick. 22-13 is our score, and now coming in to serve is Kelly Riggs. In the net. 23-13 now. And going back to serve is Avery Feltner.
Good job.
That's just too far under.
I think it's hard to read that when it's, that
You
close
have no
to the
idea
net.
if it's coming. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. 24-13.
You're trying not to get into the net, plus you're trying to hit it. I just think those are super hard.
Feltner serving for the set. Nice dink. Who's going to get it? Good set. Up and over. It's a free ball. What are the Miners going to do? They're going to go to Warwick.
Bam.
It's good. And that is the second set. They win the first one 25-4. They win the second one 25-13. So let's take a break. This is Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners.
At Violet & Company, we love assisting each of you in all of life's special moments. We are a locally owned floral shop at 69 North Main Street in downtown Linton. Contact us at 812-847-3208 to purchase your arrangement for any special occasion or stop in for that perfect gift. Stay in touch with us on Facebook under Violet & Company for upcoming events and to see our latest creations. We encourage you to live life in full bloom.
Tending the land you love is a lot easier when you share the heavy lifting. Team up with Polaris Ranger, your hardworking partner for backyards, the backwoods, farms, and ranches.
Since 1973, Linton Cycle Sales.
Indiana. Let's clear the air about vaping. Glue, rat poison, paint. We all know these products contain poisons like formaldehyde, arsenic, and lead. And these are just a few of the chemicals you'll find in e-cigarette vapor. Let's clear the air, Indiana. Don't puff this stuff. Visit don'tpuffthisstuff.com to join the fight and spread the word.
Fish Monuments, located at 289 A Street Northeast, will meet with you to design your special cemetery monuments. Whether you're pre-planning or have experienced the death of a loved one, please contact Fish Monuments in Linton or reach them by phone at 930-236-3002. And Midwest Satellite, are you looking for TV or high-speed internet? Give Mike Moran a call at Midwest Satellite. He offers Dish TV plans starting at $84.99 a month and T-Mobile high-speed internet for $60 a month. Call Midwest Satellite at 812-847-8848. Call Mike. He'll treat you right. Indiana Farm Bureau. Let your Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent, Jathan Wright, help you think about insurance. Stop by the office, submit your information online, or give them a call at 812-798-2615. So we're back for the third and decisive set. Miners have been in control from the very start here. Taking set one impressively at 25-4 and then following it up with a win at set two at 25-13. Back to serve now is number 8, Kennedy Ray.
Good block.
Good save by Kenley Carmichael off that block. There's a good dink, but good save by Simpson. Warwick's shot off the net falls.
I don't think Ella thought that one was going over.
Yeah, I don't think she did either. I think she might have been, Lizzie Cinders might have given her a break. There, that one looked long. It was out. Are you thinking
I
maybe
think
not?
It was very close.
That's a good political answer. It was very close,
It was.
Kevin.
It would have been hard
What?
to play either way, though, because it came in almost flat.
Yeah, 1-1 is the score on the Stanger Homes scoreboard. There's a great read by Taryn Thuis, but they're going to say the point goes to the Eels. Was it out
it
or
was
what?
just barely out, yeah.
Okay. Oh my,
nice save.
2 great hits.
It's a good save by Avery Feltner over there.
And Simpson before that.
Nice
Pilot.
job on Maley.
Simpson.
Good job by
Great
Avery
hit.
again.
Yep. Feltner scores off the block. That evens things up at 2-2. Pilot back to serve.
I love watching her serve.
There's a Key Associates of Linton ace. I love watching her play just period because when she's jumping and diving and skidding across the floor, it's just...
When she's on, she is so impressive across the board. Nice
Great
block.
hit there, but boy, is blocked by Thuis.
I think that was Becca.
Oh, Becca, thank
Yep.
you. Got to get that right. Becca Robbins getting hold of that one. 4-2. Linton takes the lead.
Nice
and
job.
there's a little dink shot, and that's Becca again. I just have to, I chuckle because I can see the referee or the official, and I see a hand just come up over his shoulder. That's all I see. There we go. A nice attempted block, but a great play for the Eels by number 5, Emma Baumgartner at the net, and she goes back to serve. 5-3 Linton.
Good
Carmichael,
hits.
and that falls.
That was a great
Kenley
hit.
Carmichael showing some stuff there. And coming in now is number 14, Taylor Warwick, who comes in to serve. Coach Vanderkolk gives Kenley Carmichael a high five, and she's beaming over there on the bench.
Good block
There's
again.
a great block, and is that Becca Robbins again?
That is.
That hand is starting to look familiar.
Her and Taryn have had a great night at the net.
7-3, and the Miners are starting to take hold here in set number 3. We'll see. Great shot up and over. Miners get it over.
Good.
Robbins. She's on a
again.
streak, isn't she?
She is.
8-3 Miners on the Stanger home scoreboard. Another good serve, but it hits the tape. 8-4 Miners. Let's see who'll be going back to serve. It'll be number 4, Kelly Riggs.
That's a good serve.
Warwick from the back row, in.
And barely. Like,
It's
wow.
like she goes right to coffin
Now-
corner.
Right?
That would have been a good time to use that slogan, and I just never got it out fast enough.
I think she's trying to take a head off tonight.
When she gets
Girl.
up in the air, she just hangs, glides. Feltner with a serve.
Good
Eels,
hit.
yeah, it was a great hit. That's number 22, Emma Hyatt.
Nice
But there's
placement.
Ella Warwick. 10-4.
She is racking up the stats tonight.
Feltner on the serve.
Nice serve.
Good serve. Stolting getting it up and over.
Nice dig.
There's a great dig by Kelly Riggs.
Becca with a little block again.
Long for the Miners. Becca's roll ended there. And going back to serve now is Gracie Oberholzer. 10-5. Miners on top. Warwick's going to get another chance. I can't see down the line. They're saying it's out. (10-6). The set. Back row for Feltner. Stolting again. The libero for Clay City, she has done yeoman's work tonight, and quietly, because I don't think I've mentioned her name much. She's done good work.
She has been a hustler tonight, that is for sure.
Warwick. Oh, it was out.
It was barely out.
Coach Vanderkook still talking to Ella Warwick. There's the serve. It's going to be Becca Robbins. They get it up in the air, and that's all it's going to be. Point for the Miners. 10-7. Becca Robbins. 11-7. I apologize. You just updated the board. That's long, 11-8. You know, it seems like the Miners are playing well, but Clay City's been in this the whole way here in this third set.
They have this
They're
third
close.
set. Yes, they're really
kind of dangerously close.
Yes, which we have not. We've had a couple of bad serves and things like that that's helped them out, but I feel like they got their A game on right now. So.
You hate to have anybody relaxing. There's they called a point for the Eels. 11-9. Time for concern. Violent. Warwick.
That was a good dig.
In the net. Try to fish it out. Oh, my gosh. I think Kelly Riggs just bent all the way back. Oh, my gosh.
Like
my
the
back
limbo.
hurt.
She's
yes.
doing the limbo under there.
That's what it's a perfect analogy. Simpson now back to serve for the Miners, who have a 3-point lead. Nice play over there. I think it's a point for Clay City. And Emma Hyatt just let out yeah. And I don't blame her. She earned that one. 12-10. She goes out, and coming back in to serve now is Kennedy Ray.
I think Ella saw something different there than what the refs saw.
Ball in the air. Warwick with the set. Nice block by number 5, Emma Baumgartner. And I'm telling you, folks, it's 12-11. Miners still by 1. Great dig by Pylant.
And a really nice serve.
Get it up and over for the free ball. It's going to go to Pylant. I think they wanted Warwick, but it was just missed hit. Now they give a point to the Miners, a double hit on the Eels. So that's the first break the Miners have had in a while.
Yes.
Warwick goes back to serve. 13-11.
Nice serve.
Beautiful serve.
It's a
Key Associates, you go ahead.
The Associates of Linton Ace.
You say it better than I do.
Your key to the best.
14-11 Miners. Warwick trying to get her team going. That was out, they said. In my eyes, I thought that was in. I'll use my Heidi phrase. So that was close. 14-12.
Sometimes that's all I can say.
Out. Pilot can't control that one. And look at this, folks. We have a ball game. It's 14-13.
Ace.
Yeah, Clay City isn't going to make this one easy.
Lizzie Cinders, they're not going to go out of here without a fight in this third set. There's the serve. Nice dink by Taranthouis. And she's out. Becca Robbins is in.
I think the Miners need to reset here and get back to their communication and get back to their vibe.
Sometimes things early can go too well, and all of a sudden you're kind of just sliding along, thinking the whole night's going to be that way. Great block. I think that was
Mallory Bettenbrock.
Yes. And there's a point for the Miners, though. But Bettenbach, she got up in the air that time.
Yes, she did.
16-13, Miners up. Pilot will strike here for the serve. On the net, great little tip up and over. Warwick from the back row.
Oh, nice.
Point Miners.
Chloe, she tried there.
17-13. Miners now seemingly starting to assert themselves. Let's see, great dig again by Pilot. Feltner.
Good job by Avery.
Gonna go. 18-13. Miners trying to take this in 3 straight sets tonight. Pilot.
Oh, I think
nice
that
block
was Becca.
there. Becca or Kenley, but there the Eels get one going the other way. $18-14 is the score right now. Baumgartner with that serve.
Nice job.
And there's Carmichael.
I think that was a little lack of communication there, but it was a nice hit by Kinley.
She's had a couple of tonight.
Yes, she has.
19-14. Taylor Warwick in the ball game with a serve. Feltner, yes.
Another one by Avery. Avery is just having a great night.
Warwick stepping back now to serve. There is a Key Associates of Linton ace. Call Brock Anderson Construction for your home repair and building needs. With over 25 years experience in the construction field, we strive to have you come home to quality. Call Brock at 812-798-5583. And he says, go Miners. That one's long. 21-15. The Grill, a Linton tradition that's lasted over 100 years in the same family for the last 40. Open 7 days a week and steak night every Friday and Saturday night. You can dine in or carry out at this eatery located in the heart of downtown Linton. There's a serve. Warwick.
Nice.
Wow. Great try to respond by Chloe Youngblood, but
yeah, she had a quick reaction on that, but
she really did.
Just didn't quite make it where it needed to go.
22-15. Feltner.
Good job by Becca.
Becca Robbins.
She just kind of knew her surroundings there and placed it right there in that gap.
Can Feltner take the Miners home here? 23-15. In this set 3. Oh, just kind of a miss hit. She went up for that strike. Marley Ray, the sophomore, got squared up, but it just went in the net. 24-15, and here we go for the set and the match in the net. 24-16. Well, just when I thought the Miners were losing their flow, they just got enough back to take control of this third set.
Yeah, I don't know if they thought maybe they just got a little too easy or
Warwick. Boom.
I don't know what happened there, but they kind of reset and put themselves back together. So
I would say so. 25-4, 25-13, and 25-16. The Miners win a sweep of 3 consecutive sets. We'll be back with the E2 Custom Creations postgame show when we return. This is Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners.
E2 Custom Creations, we know that every memory has a story. Every time we sit around with family and friends, we share those memories. When we pull the boxes of old pictures out of the closet, we revisit those memories of our past. Whether it's a photo or a special moment with family, a picture of a loved one who has passed. When you think about that moment, there's a memory that goes with it. At E2 Custom Creations, we offer custom laser engraving for keepsakes, personalized gifts, home decor, signage, awards, and many other custom made-to-order products. Let us help you personalize a unique gift for a loved one, customize an item, or create promotional materials and awards for your business or athletic team. Our services include engraving and cutting on a variety of materials, including wood, acrylic, leather, granite, marble, glass, and coated metals, just to name a few. If you have an idea, reach out and let's talk about how we can bring your idea to life.
Welcome back. The Miners with an impressive 3-set win tonight. And joining us now on the E2 Custom Creations postgame show, Coach Scott Vanderkook. Coach, congratulations. Everything just seemed to gel or flow for you tonight.
Yeah, our schedule got us ready for tonight. We've played, tonight was number 15. We've been put through the ringer. We've won a couple games. We've lost a couple we probably shouldn't have. We've lost some we should have. We built the schedule to prep us for the back end of the schedule and get us ready for sectionals. And I think tonight really showed some of the fruits of those pains and labors that we've put the girls through early, and really happy with the way they started. I would have liked to have finished a little more cleanly, a little crisper, but overall, really happy.
The confidence level, the body language, it was all different from the time they took the court, Coach.
Yeah, just kind of, we built some momentum Saturday. We went up to the Lafayette Catholic tournament, played in a really good pool, had nice wins over Andrean, Pioneer, Indy Lutheran. All 3 schools have been in the state finals, or at least semi-state, in the last 5 years. And then got a rematch and a crossover championship game with Bar Eve. Took first set off them. Felt really good about it. Bar Eve just a little too deep, a little too tall in places, and they're disciplined. They're really good. They're going to be in the talks of whoever gets out of our sectional has a really good chance to make some postseason noise and get a shot at Brownstown Central and whoever else comes out of their sectionals.
I want to talk about a couple of girls that I would think normally I wouldn't talk about, but I want to talk about starting with number 9, Audrey Sullivan, because she seems to have stepped into a role, and she just took control of that today.
Yeah, we started out with running a 6'2" this year. We really wanted to take advantage of our size and blocking ability. With that, Taylor was forced into setting, not remotely her role. Audrey's always been a setter. She's been consistent. She did a nice job for us early in the season, and kind of established herself. We always knew she was the better setter of the two, but offensively and defensively, we wanted to take advantage of some other stuff. It may or may not have been the right choice to even try that to begin with, but that's part of the game. That's part of learning. That's part of getting better as a team. We tried it. It worked at times. It didn't work at times. Audrey's done a great job as a freshman. We've got a bunch of things that we want to clean up, but all things considered, she's doing a great job for us. She doesn't look frazzled out there like you could see a lot of times with a freshman. Especially a kid that doesn't play high-level travel ball. She's a great basketball player, great softball player. She doesn't have time to go and play at the bigger clubs, but she plays up for her age. So that's been a huge thing for her, getting to play with and against older kids all winter. really set her up for success, and really happy with that.
And the other one I want to talk about is number 15, Kenley Carmichael.
Yeah, Kinley's she's done a nice job on the right as the opposite now. She's getting a lot better and a lot stronger at blocking. That's as an opposite, especially at the high school level, your job's to go in and set the block and get touches and slow it down. She's not a huge kid. She's about 5'9", but she's springy. She gets up quick. She's got long arms. She's doing a much better job lately of reading where she needs to set the block. And she's gaining a lot of confidence from that, and that's showing in practice and in games. Her hitting percentage has gone up here lately, which has been a huge addition to the offense. She had 2 kills tonight, I think, maybe 3.
That's what I wanted. That's when I noticed her.
But the balance that starts to create as Audrey gets more confidence in setting the ball to her, and the more confidence Kinley gains as a hitter, it's showing and it's maturing, and that's going to be a huge piece later in the season.
Last thing I guess I would broach with you tonight is it seemed like there was more balance all the way around tonight, Coach.
Yeah, going to one setter, it gives more flow to the game. It keeps things consistent with the setting. We want our middle backs, our outsides, Ella and Avery, running the pipe, coming up the middle out of the back row. We're doing a much better job with our slide attacks, Taryn and Becca both. So now you've got the big middles flowing behind the setter, and then you've got to worry about our outsides, and then now all of a sudden you got the pipe coming up the middle. Pick your poison. Which one you want to focus on and try to slow down. Tonight's really the first night that we got Avery more involved with the pipe, and that's a freshman that's getting more comfortable with the speed and intensity of a varsity match. So we've got 3 freshmen that are contributing at a high level all match long, and they're all doing a nice job of it.
And I never want to overlook Taryn and Becca, because sometimes you can take them for granted in what they do so well, but they really had control of the net, I thought, tonight.
Yeah, it's about impossible to overlook them. Literally and figuratively. They both do a nice job offensively for us. They've got to be 2 of the best blockers in the state, especially at the 2A level. To have 6'2" and 6'1" in the middle, it's a huge weapon for us. It creates chaos on the other team's offense. Hitters lose confidence because we're getting touches and we're getting blocks, and you saw tonight Clay City resorted to a lot of tips, rolls, and a lot of free balls. We I don't know how many free balls we passed tonight, but certainly probably the most we've seen. But a lot of that starts with the block. It's because Becca and Taryn and Kinley do such a great job getting that block up there and in the right spot and dictating what the other team's offense is able to do.
What's next?
We get a rematch, our second rematch of the year. So we lost to Northview a couple weekends ago up at Plainfield. We were in a pool with them. Didn't play a great game. We were in a different lineup. We've grown a lot since then. I'm really looking forward to getting another crack at them. They're I don't know what they were doing tonight. I forget, but they're sitting at 12-1 last I checked. We'd really like to go up to their house and make that 12-2.
Is that the one Thursday night?
That's Thursday night. Then Saturday we travel over to Bloomington North for a JV varsity matchup. Not gonna lie, I don't know much about them. I do have film that I haven't watched yet. But it's a Bloomington school. They got 1,600 students, and they play ball. So we'll get to some film on them and prep for that after we take care of Northview, hopefully.
Well, you get above 500, Coach, and I know that's a start. Thank you very much tonight.
All right, appreciate it, guys.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Heather?
So, obviously, as Scott just mentioned, the next game is Northview this Thursday evening, and that is at Northview, and we will be there to cover that, both the JV and the varsity matchup. So be sure to stay tuned to our Facebook page. And then Friday night, we will actually be at Western High School, which is in Rusheville. So that is a pretty good hike for Linton Minor fans to travel, and if you're not able to make the drive, then keep note that we will be covering that for you. Then on Saturday morning, we're going to have a really quick turnaround from Friday night at Western to covering Bloomington North on Saturday morning for volleyball. So this is one of 4 games that we will be covering this week.
Hard to believe, and got a little dose of everything going on, volleyball and football.
Cross country tonight ran in the Mustang Invitational there at Edgewood, and I've not heard any updates as of yet. The Lady Miners golf team hosted the Shakamak Lakers tonight at the Phil, and then tomorrow they're going to be back in action as well. So best advice to all of you is to stay tuned to our Facebook page as always so we can update you on where we're going to be, but also these other teams as well.
Final scores tonight. Miners take it in 3 sets over Clay City, 25-4, 25-13, 25-16. Linton-Stockton goes to 8-7. Clay City drops to 3-4.
Again, thank you to Clay City Athletics for being gracious hosts this evening. We hope all of you that were watching enjoyed the broadcast, and once again, thank you to